shit away. Oh, it doesn't. Where's the top to this? I just had it. Okay. I started using these new laundry square soaps. I don't know, you guys probably seen them at the store already. Pero son como cuadritos like this big. And, oh my god, dude, this is what I hate every time. And honestly, I used to wear a shower cap, but my hair would still get wet down here and then it would get all creased up. So I stopped doing it, and it's very annoying because I hate for my hair to get like that. But anyways, let me tell ya. So I started buying these new soaps that they just came out with. Well, they're not new. I guess they're new. They're like little squares like this. They come in a box. It's for laundry that's like Tide. I think it's, yeah, Tide. But they're squares. So instead of like the little pods or the liquid, now you use, or the powder, now you use the little squares. And you throw them in there, right? And at first I liked them because it makes your clothes smell really, really good. But the only reason why I even got it was because when we stayed at the Airbnb in Pagosa, I always, I like to do our laundry before we come home. Because obviously if you get an Airbnb and it has a motherfucking washer, I might as well do all our dirty clothes. So that way when I get home, I don't got to do dirty clothes, right? So they have, they normally, Airbnbs provide you with soap, like laundry soap and all that. So anyways, they had these really cool freaking laundry soaps, and it's literally like a sheet of paper, and you just rip off little squares, probably as big as this, as this little square. And you just throw it in there, but it's literally like paper. It looks like paper. So anyways, when we came back, I was determined that I wanted to buy that laundry soap because it smells so freaking good and it doesn't ruin your clothes or anything like that, right? But I couldn't find any, so luckily I took a screenshot of it, so I'm gonna have to look it up and see where I could find them. So I seen that they came out with these new soaps, the Tide ones. Like I said, they're like squares as well, but they're like thicker squares. So I got them, and at first, I really liked them because it makes your clothes smell really, really good. And my number one problem with the pods is that sometimes, especially like this, and see how it has white marks? Sometimes the soap doesn't rinse off 100% off of the clothes, and it leaves your clothes toda manchada, you'll have stains like this. But this is from the new soap, so I'm starting to not like that soap either, because a lot of my clothes I literally, and I mean I love the fact that it doesn't fade my shirts, any of my clothes, the dark colors, they don't fade. But I hate when it has all these marks, and it's from the freaking, I know it's from the soap. So I think I'm gonna have to go back to my old soap, because I truthfully don't really fuck with it. Hi Michelle, hi Allison. I'm not too happy with it. It's kind of not it at all. So now I'm thinking that these the new soap does the same thing. I like it because, like I said, it doesn't fade your clothes. Like, some laundry soap makes your, especially like your black t-shirts, they look all freaking stained. I can't even see if this one has stains on it, but sometimes it'll be like all over and I have to just, no purpose of even trying to wipe it down, I'll just wash it again. And it doesn't even need to be washed again, it just has to get rinsed again. But when you do the pods leave like a big ol' ass stain, and I hate that so much. Anyways, how was your guys' weekend? I'm gonna do some makeup, but I'm gonna do like my base with you guys, and then I'm gonna hop off and finish my makeup by my lonesome. Either way, Facebook doesn't fucking work anyways, so it's kind of like pointless for me to be on live. So I'm just gonna be on here for a little bit. Hi Veronica, hi girly. See, like, look at how my hair gets all, it's always because my hair gets wet from the bottom, because I always do like a bun. And I used to wear a shower cap, but even like that, the water gets in there. And I don't like that at all. Can you guys believe that this month is technically already freaking gone? Like, this month's already gone. September is right around the corner, and I feel like once we hit September, that's it. Like winter time. Fall, winter, which I could personally, I love the summer more than winter. But sometimes it's nice, like, to have a little weather change. Like, I love the rain, that's for sure. So, I'm going to, let me see, move this shit this way. That's what I'm doing right now. You're doing laundry? What kind of laundry soap do you use? Have you seen the new little square ones that I was talking about? I like those, but I thought I was gonna like them more than the pods, because like the pods always leave big old fucking stains. But this one too. Oh my god, bro. Like, did anybody actually see the fight between, well, the baddies? I know some of you guys probably don't even give a fuck about the show. Honestly, I haven't even watched the new show, but I literally thought, well, I mean, I don't think anybody really won, right? It was all based off of points. Because there was not like a knockout or anything like that. But I was really mind blown that Lex won, only because Tasiki, like, girl, that girl has some hands on her. And but I love the fact that they fight like actually, even on the show, you guys, like, I love how they actually, I mean, I don't like that they're always fighting, because it's kind of like the show gets a little played out after a while with just watching them fight and fight and fight and fight. I get it, that's what basically made the show. But sometimes, like, okay, can we see something else? But I like that they actually throw hands and not pull fucking hair, because what the hell is all that? And they got some strong as weaves in their hair, bro, because Well, sometimes their wigs get snatched off, but the girls that have like the sew-ins, that shit ain't going nowhere. But I was so mind blown that they gave it to her. I was like, oh my god, imagine how pissed off Tasiki is. Like, she's probably so upset. I mean, Lex has hands too. She is really tall too, so she does have like a advantage of being a tall girl because she got some long ass arms, so she don't even gotta be close to punch a bitch. Like, she could be really behind, like back, and her arms are so long they reach. That's what a lot of people were saying in the comments, that that's why she was able, that's why they think she got more points, because she has such long arms. I haven't seen the fight. I just seen clips of it. I wanted to see it, but wasn't home. Really? Yeah, the pots suck. The new square ones I liked because like the smell is so strong, and I love the fact that it doesn't fade the color to your clothing, because you know, like some laundry soap will fade, like it literally will fade the color out of your clothes, especially like the blues and the black. But this one, like those, the new ones don't do that at all. Like, it works really good. Really, really good. But anyways, you guys, let me tell you why I'm gonna, well, like I said, I'm gonna only do like the base of my makeup with you guys. And then I'm gonna hop off and finish because I don't want to be on here forever. I wanted to do this cute little look. I want to do a specific look, you guys, that I've been trying to do. But maybe I'll do it tomorrow because Junior don't have practice tomorrow. It's just hard because I know I have to start so late, like right now. And I know that it's going to take hours to do. And I don't want to go to bed super late because I got to leave my house no later than 6:15 to take my daughter to school. So it kind of like makes me feel like, all right, well, it's kind of, I don't want to go to bed at freaking 4:30, 5 in the morning, and then I gotta take her to school, you know, like, it's a little too hectic to do this, do that. So I'm just gonna do my base. And some of you guys, I still have to message you guys back to give you the link for the drops that I take for the, what is it, for your water weight and all that good stuff. For swelling, water weight, all that stuff. Hold on, let me find some clips. I need to buy more clips because I don't know what happened to like my little ones that I had. I had a bunch of them. Allison, I didn't get to see the fight. I want to see it. I've only seen a few clips, and obviously that she won. But I was really surprised because, I mean, they're both really good fighters. Really good fighters. I just figured that Tasiki would be like a little bit more stronger than her. But hey, you never know. Like, I guess I was wrong, right? I haven't seen it though. Like now, the big thing is like, you know how they're doing the TikTok fight between Tessa and Yera. Truthfully, I don't know. I kind of think it'll be, I don't know. You never know with the fight. Truthfully, you never know. You always get surprised of what's gonna happen. For real, for real. I love these little clips. I should have gotten a bunch of them. I got these at Ross. And it comes with a bunch of like little, I don't know if you can see, but they're like, it's like a pearl color, but it has like rainbow colors. It's so cute. And I should have bought 2 packs of these, but do you see it? They're super cute. And now I had like the whole set, like 2 matching colors. And now they're all missing. Even these ones, I don't know what the hell. Like, I feel like bobby pins and these are the #1 items that get lost like no other. Like, what the hell? But I'm going, before I start my makeup, I want to just clean up the top of my brows and in the center right here. You guys think that my brows are too thick? Give it to me raw, girl. These are my real natural brows. I don't make them thin or anything like that. Like, I actually wanted them thick, like thick how they are now. But I don't make them thin. I just leave them how they are. I've been wanting to go get them shaved, but every time they get really, really bad, I just end up plucking the shit out of them, like around, instead of just going to get them plucked, which I should probably do that. But somebody tried to be the funny guy, you know, a fake account. And they went in, they put a picture, bro, they went in, they put a picture of a girl with Sharpie brows like this fucking thick. First of all, if my brows were that thick, there would be no room. Bitch, I got a small ass forehead. Where the hell would you see me having enough room to have big old freaking Sharpie brows like that? Like, be for real. Be for real. ¿De dónde? And my brows are natural, like, this is what I was blessed with, girl. And at that, when I was in middle school, I used to pluck the shit out of my brows. I'm just grateful they came back, because there's some girls that also pluck their brows like really, really bad when they were they're like in their younger age. And yeah, that shit never grew back. Like, some girls don't even have brows. Some girls like rather shave off their entire brow and then they draw it on. But I don't know why they would want to draw them on. Like, that's why I would personally would never get my brows done. Like, I don't know. That's not for me. I don't like it personally. But I'm like, my brows are very thick. That's what you think. Are you being petty? Thank you. What's the show called that you were just talking about? Oh, Baddies? Baddies? Well, they just had a fight, like an actual boxing fight. But I don't know if the show's still going on, to be honest. Because the last one was like Baddies, I think, Africa. Or there might have been another one after Africa. Yeah, I think there was, honestly. I don't remember. I used to watch it all the time, and then, no lie, after a while I kind of got bored, so I stopped watching it. So there's a bunch of hot air balloons over here already by the house. Dude, there was literally a freaking bear on Monday, I think. I think Monday. They've been finding a lot of bears in the neighborhood, right? But they've never been like they'll be like 2-3 blocks from the house. But on Monday, I think it was Monday or Tuesday or Friday, I don't remember. One of the neighbors went and posted in like on the Facebook group that the bear was literally up the street, dude, like right from where Junior catches the bus. the fucking bear was there. Like, dude, why are these bears coming? What is going on? Oh my god, I seriously need to do the little spray thing. I need to do this. I need to do it fast. Fast, fast, fast. I'm trying to just clean around my brows. I just want to get them shaped, to be honest. How was your guys' weekend? I feel like the weekends go by too. Like, mira que peluda estoy. Like, no mames. Literally, like, I literally just, like, it seems like, it might be also the pills that I take for my hair that makes everything freaking grow super fast, including my nails. I gotta go get a new, a refill on my nails, because look at how outgrown they are already. It's bad. Okay, so, did anybody watch the Blueface baby mama drama? I feel so bad for his new baby mama. I truthfully feel so bad for her. Like, imagine to be pregnant and your baby daddy's a freaking dog. Imagine. And like, I feel so bad for her because I feel like she's in a stuck situation. Like, she knows she should leave that fucking man, but she chooses not to. And it's like, girl, why don't you leave him? He is a freaking dog, bro. Like, for a man to tell you to your face, like, do you rather me cheat behind your back or in your face? Bitch, what? I feel so bad for her. Like, she need to leave that man. Big time. She needs to leave him. Hold on, my phone's gonna die. Hold on, hold on. Lisa, you're lying. Like, tattooed blue? What the hell? And she was telling you need to get them done by her? Oh, heck no. That's insane. Dude, like that is insane. That's why, like, I'm scared to, because, you know, I said I wanted to get, do like a small little retouch on my lips. Because it's been, I'm going on 3 years since I've gotten my lips done. Right? And my homegirl sister was actually going to do them for me. And I was, like, all for it. But I couldn't do it because I had something going on and I couldn't do it. So I had to reschedule with her. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm a little scared. I am a little scared because I've always got, like, I get my lips done. I used to get my lips done in El Paso. Like, I used to drive all the way out to El Paso to get my lips done. I used to go to the same place that Let's Do Makeup does her lips in El Paso. I actually had them done by the same girl. And she did really, really good. But, and I would get, like, sales on it, and you get points and all that. I think I paid, I think, like, $430 per syringe. I'm pretty sure. Because it's normally, like, a little bit over $500 for one syringe. And sometimes I would go and I would literally get 2 syringes and I would have them put it all in my lips right away. And I think that's why it took so long for it to come out of my lips. But they did so good, you guys, because it never, like, it always stayed in place. You know, like some girls have to go back and fix their lips because it like kind of spreads. So they have to get it removed and then they start all over again. I got really lucky that that never happened to me. And I just think those girls know what they're doing. I mean, I truthfully think they know what they're doing. Another thing too, I remember when I got my lips done, I used to do a lot of promoting for Marielle Vogue Boutique. I don't know if you guys remember. And she used to have the lip plumpers. Like you put the apple or the freaking, she had like cherries. She had a bunch of different lip plumpers, right? And I wouldn't use it because the girl that would do my lips, she would always say like, whatever you do, don't use a lip plumper if you already got your lips done, because if you end up doing that, the whole suction thing, you know how it plumps your lips and it makes your lips super big. Well, if you have lip filler, that's gonna make your lip filler move around. So that's why I wouldn't do it. So I stopped promoting it. But the last time I got my lips done was around 3 years ago or longer, I don't remember. And I actually got them done here in Rio Rancho and the girl did amazing. So I could go back to her or just go to my homegirl sister. Cause she does, she was gonna come to my house and everything. That's like so convenient too. Because if not, then I would have to go all the way to Santa Fe. And I just don't wanna do all that. Yeah, I don't see, I never win. I get judged because I got my body done, but then you're gonna come at me for having natural brows. So like, I never win, bro, with people. Like, I've already established that no matter what, I never win, and it's always my fault, no matter what. You were at work, and my coworker was telling all the other coworkers we laughed so hard. What the heck? I don't know. There's pretty crazy styles. I mean, we've seen some girl walking out of the Halloween store with some crazy hairdo. And Michael's like, look at her hair. And I'm like, looking at it. And then I told Michael, you know, it is what it is. Because people probably look at my hair and they think it's probably crazy too. So I ain't even going to say anything, to be honest. Because I don't want to, you know, judge. Maybe that's just her style, but I definitely don't see you with blue brows. And I definitely can't see myself with thin ass little freaking noodle looking freaking brows. No way. That's just not me. Like, that's a little too much. Okay, let me move my lashes over here so they're not in the way. Hi, Patsy. Yeah, it lasted me, honestly, it did last me a long time because I 2 times I got 2 syringes back to back, and I never used to wait because, like, when you get your lips done, it only lasts for 6 months, right? So technically, if you get 1 syringe and then you wait exactly 6 months to go back and get another syringe, it's kind of pointless. To me, it's pointless because you're starting all over again. But me, since I was going back to back in less than the 6 months, and I was getting 1 to 2 syringes, like I was actually getting them in less than the 6 months. I was basically I was stacking like 1 layer on top of another layer on top of another layer. So mine lasted for a long time. So when I got my lips done over here in Rio Rancho, I told the girl, like, I just want to do a touch-up, like, add it where I need it, but I don't really want anything on top because I didn't want my top lip to be bigger than my bottom. I definitely didn't want my lips. I think what fucked me that I didn't really like when I got my lips done was that my lips were the same size, top and bottom, and naturally, your bottom lip is supposed to be bigger than the top, right? But when I got mine done, they were doing it on both, so both of my lips were the same size, and I didn't like it. So that's why when I went to get my lips done in Rio, I told the girl if it was okay for us just to add a little bit to right here, like my corner of my lips, and then the rest on the bottom. And that's what she did, because I mainly wanted all my my product to come out of my lip, like my top lip. I wanted it to get dissolved because I didn't like it to be the same, you know? I mean, I don't know. I just think it's normal to have a bottom lip bigger than your top. I mean, unless you have, like, because there are girls that have naturally big lips. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they have, both of their lips are the same size. I don't know. But it also depends on your face, huh? Because I also, when I first got my lips done, I had braces. And if you didn't know, when you have braces, because of how thick it is on top of your lip, it like pushes your lip out a little bit. So that makes it worse too. So my lips used to look, and then I was skinnier than fuck. I looked like a whole ass crackhead. Like, I was unhealthy skinny. Unhealthy. Like, I did ass look like a crackhead. So I feel like that caused my lips to look even bigger, because my face was so skinny. Like, bro, I was a whole ass skeleton. Like, unhealthy skinny, and I don't like that shit. Hi, B. And El Paso. Yes, I used to go to El Paso, to the same place as Let's Do Makeup. Oh, one of the times that we went, you guys, because my daughter would go with me, or we would make it like a family trip and go to El Paso for whatever we were doing. But one of the times that I took the kids, and my homegirl Sal went with me, my homegirl Selena went with me and Serenity. Dude, we got so freaking lucky, because there was like a big old massive GUN situation going on at the mall. And we missed it, bro, because we normally would go to the mall to like kill some time for the weekend and go shopping. And yeah, we missed it because it was like a big old thing that happened. Hi, prima, ¿qué haces? You're not off today, huh? Or were you off today? ¿Cuándo vas a venir? Ya ni me hablas, tanto chisme que te tengo que dar y no me hablas. You don't love me no more. I want to do mine, but I'm scared. Why? Don't be scared. So like now, I still actually use the lip plumping cream. Lip gloss. I use it like right now, for example, like when I'm doing my makeup. So this stuff, you guys, this is packages that I still had from Marielle Vogue Boutique. I don't know if she still sells it or not, but that's where it's from. And this stuff works really, really, really good. Like, really good. Except you have to, like, especially if you're a lip gloss girly, then I definitely would invest in a lip gloss plumper like this. Because if you wear lip gloss all the time and you keep putting this on, your lips will always be plumped and big. And it's natural. I mean, it goes away after a while. But it does burn at first. Like, see what my lips look like now? And then in a little bit, you'll see how they'll get like really, really red. And they'll get a little bigger. But I'm so used to it already, it doesn't burn my lips no more. Before the first time I used it, oh my God, bro, I could not handle. I had to wipe it off. Hi, Yvonne. How are you, girly? Hi, Debs. I used to love them when you got your braids done too. You remember that? Oh my God, that shit hurt so bad when I got my hair braided. Bro, the only problem with me is like when I got my hair braided, it looked really cute, but I can't see myself with the same braids in my hair for more than a few days. And bro, I literally paid a few $100 to get my hair done. So Michael was like, that hairstyle definitely isn't for you, because girls that get their hair braided like that, they leave it in for a while, like a week or two, you know. But me, like, I just couldn't. And it's not like my hair was loose or anything, like outgrown or anything. No, I just was like, I don't know, it just gave like dirty girl. Like, I haven't showered or done my hair in freaking days, so I ended up taking them out. But he is right. A lot of the girls that get their hair braided like that, they leave it like that for a week or two or even longer. And I'm not saying they don't shower, but to me it felt like, okay, my hairstyle is the same for days. It's giving no me baño. De por sí, que ya ves lo que dice la mierda, que no me baño. Imagine, dude. That's why I was like, So I guess he was right, that hairstyle. And it was really beautiful. It took a few hours too to get my hair done. I really liked it, but I didn't like that part. And it's not like I had like my braids were like loose where I could like pin it halfway. So it was like all the way straight down, so you couldn't really do much with it. It had to stay the same. Like the only thing that I could change up was the baby hairs. But that's it. And I love it. I love how it looks. Like, I like to braid my own hair. Like, I could actually braid my hair myself. I just haven't done it this summer yet. Maybe I'll braid it tomorrow. But I just do like the two braids. Hi, Risa. Hey, girl. Hi, Sissy. I was literally just saying about when Sal went with me to El Paso. Remember when she went with me for my birthday? Or our anniversary, I don't remember. Michael gave me the money to get my lips done, and she went with us. Honest to God, I wasn't even stress skinny, because at that time, Michael was already out of prison. I was clean. At that time, the reason why I had gotten super, super skinny was because my doctor didn't have me on the correct dose for my thyroid. So it literally caused me to lose massive weight. Like, I lost a lot of weight due to that. I even started getting like a big old infection in my throat. I had a big old lump. We literally thought that it might be cancerous, but luckily it was just an infection because of him not giving me the correct dose. But yeah, people even thought that I was still on drugs. Like, no. And I had no stress then, because I mean, this was when right before we bought the house, and Michael had 2 jobs, and we were doing really good. Like, we were finally getting on our feet. So it wasn't that. It was my thyroid. And I had just had a baby too, so. This one, if you're talking about this one, I don't know the brand, but I might have another one with the box. But you could get, like I said, you could get it from Marielle Vogue Boutique. I just don't know if she still currently sells them or not. I thought I had another one, but I don't. You can go and check. I haven't talked to Marielle in a hot minute, to be honest with you, so I don't know what it's called, but I can message her and ask her. But if you go on her website, it should be on there. I have to wash my hair every day. And me, I can't, you guys. Like, Serenity has to wash her hair every day too because she has very oily hair. But me, I'm the opposite. My hair is super dry. And as it is, the water in Rio Rancho is really, really dry. So that makes it even worse. So I did 1 layer of foundation, but I'm going to do a little bit more. Just a little bit more because I am going to attempt to draw on my face. I'm getting ready for Halloween, girl. So my skeleton fell, but Michael was able to fix it. And I'm so grateful, you guys, that he was able to fix it because they don't sell replacement parts for those skeletons. Like, if it breaks, that's it. You have to figure out how to fix it, or you have to buy a new one. And dude, those things are $300. They're not fucking cheap. So I'm just like happy that he was able to fix it because it literally went whoosh. I haven't even looked at the camera to see if it detected it and recorded. It probably did because of the fucking wind, but it normally like gets cars and people and animals, but a lo mejor sí. I'm gonna do like a makeup look. Really? It doesn't let you watch it? I know a lot of people tell me that it always glitches when they try to watch me, or it keeps throwing them out, so they have to, you know, keep going out and keep coming back in. Yeah, I've had a lot of, or maybe my page is just like working today because I've had like a lot of outsiders on my page today because I have a very nosy bitch that wanted to go and tag me on a stupid ass video. Like, I'm very like, I don't know why with some women truthfully don't know like how to mind their fucking business. Like, truthfully, like, I don't get why people are like always have to, like, some people have the urge that have to be involved in something that has nothing to do with them. It's a very weird to me. Like you feel left out, that you need to get involved, like to go and tag me and like, oh, it's Crystal Slayy'z and her husband and they're from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I love it, bro. Like, you could give my whole government at this point and all that. Like, and the thing is, I don't even know this girl, you guys. Like, so I don't get what the point of that was. Like, nothing to even do with her. Like, I guess some people just have to be like entremetidas really bad. Like, I don't get, like, messy entremetidas too. Because if you're gonna go and throw names out there, throw them all out. Not just mine and my man's. Throw them all out. Not just us, because we're not the only ones. But for whatever reason, you chose to be messy and knowing that you don't even like me, bro. This girl was literally one of my supporters, you guys. Like, this girl actually used to watch me. And from one day to another, like, something crawled up her ass and she's like, you know what? I don't like this girl no more. Keep in mind, I don't even know her in real life. And yeah, so she's over there being a messy girl and was already told to mind her fucking business, and she's still over there de entremetida. Like, it's crazy. Why? Like, why do you feel the need to get involved in shit that hasn't... Why? I'm really like... I don't understand it, I guess. Like, I could understand, like, if it's famous people, you know, like, I don't know, like the whole Blueface and his baby mama drama. Like, they're famous, right? So I'm sure, like, if somebody asks on the video, hey, what happened? People are gonna say, because they're famous. But when you're doing that to somebody like me, that I'm nobody, like, I'm literally just a normal fucking person, and you're over there de entremetida, like, who signed you up to go and be like, oh, let me tell you who they are, and let me go ahead and tag them so you could find their page, and you guys can go to her page, and, you know, like, well, thank you for sending all the traffic to my page, I guess. But what was the point of it? Like, what? I don't get it. Like, and this isn't even the first time that this girl was doing this. Last time she was like, post the video again. Why'd you take the video down? Post it again. Like, what? Like, seriously, you guys don't think that I haven't seen all these fucking videos going viral of me and my husband and the whole fucking altercation? Honestly, you guys don't think that I'm aware of that? But to be like, let me just go and tag them, besides the fact I have other girls in there throwing my name. And I'm like, why are y'all just throwing my name out there? The fuck? I'm not the only one in that fucking video. It's very, like, annoying, because that was, what, 2 months ago already? And we're still on that? It's very messy. So now I have, like, besides the fucking dating app, fucking the dating page that they put me on, I got all them guys hitting me up, literally, because somebody went and gave them my name too. So I got all these random single guys hitting me up now. You see them in my lives or in my comments and shit. That's where they're coming from. And then we got now this shit. Multiple videos being, what is it? Reposted, and I'm just like mind blown, honestly. I just don't understand the getting involved. Like, I get everybody's nosy and everybody, like, gets, you're a chismosa. Like, you're probably wondering who I'm talking about right now, and if I told you her name, you guys would probably go and look her up to see what the fuck the girl, like, to put a fucking face to the name, right? That's normal. That's normal for everybody to be chismosos and chismosas like that. I get that. But to go and purposely insert yourself in the drama that has nothing to do with you, like, you're a fucking loser, bro. Like, you're a dead ass fucking pathetic fucking loser. You definitely don't have shit going on in your life, bro, if you have that much time to be over here involving yourself. Like, oh, this is so and so and this is their page, go ahead and go and to their page and check them out. And like, what? I'm surprised she didn't tag my man, you know? I'm surprised. It's very messy. Ah, Julie. Well, the thing is that this isn't even a girl that goes live or anything. She's like one of the girls that she's always probably like, I couldn't even tell you what type of girl this is because I don't even know her. I just know off of what she's done on my platform and on my shit. And you know what I mean? Like I said, she's over there all de entremetida, like running her mouth, dude. Like, I'm confused. Like, what made you to stop liking me in the first place? Because you used to follow me, and from one day to another, you just said, fuck it, I don't like her no more. And hopped off. You literally went and hopped onto the other fucking side, and we're over there fucking running your mouth. And then out of nowhere, you have like this whole obsession with me, and it's weird. I don't know why girls get like that with me. I truthfully don't understand why girls get like that with me. Like, if you don't like me, cool. That's fine if you don't like me, because honestly, I wouldn't even know if you liked me or not, because I don't even know you in real life. I don't personally know you. The only time I notice girls that don't like me is when they sit there and say bad things about me, or they're trolling me in the comments. You know what I mean? That's the only time I even know they exist. But other than that, like, it's like a one-sided beef, because I don't even know you. I don't have a reason to dislike you. So to just randomly be like, oh my God, that's like me being like, oh my God, Risa, why the hell did you comment in all capital letters? Now I don't fucking like you. Like, you wouldn't even know if I liked you or not unless I say something, right? Because you don't know me in real life. We don't know each other like that. And at the end of the day, like, I feel like it's crazy how some women turn it into an obsession where, like, out of nowhere they don't like me, but then they keep coming back to my page to watch me. If you don't like something, or it's like, if you don't like something, food-wise, do you keep eating it? You keep going back? Like, if you know if you touch the fire and it's gonna burn the fuck out of you, you're gonna keep sticking your hand in the fucking fire to burn yourself. So if you don't like me, because I'm not the one going to y'all pages and messing with you guys. You guys keep coming to my page. The girl you don't like. Why? Why? It's okay to not like somebody. I wasn't born to please everybody, you know, like, it's okay. But to not like someone and you don't even know them, if you've never even had a interaction with me, you've never had even a fucking 1 second conversation with me, and just to be like, oh, I don't like you. Yeah, that's a little bit insane to me. Which, it's okay, you know, like, you don't have to like me, but why continue to, like, obsess over me and keep coming back and keep, like, my name in your mouth when you don't even know me? Like, truthfully, I don't even know this girl. Like, I don't know this girl. Real talk. I truthfully don't know her. I know some of my homegirls that know her, you know, and I didn't even know they even knew her. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to involve yourself in shit that has nothing to do with you, like, I'm just a normal fucking person that one day I chose to go live. I'm not famous. I'm not popular. I'm just little old me. So to have a whole obsession to be like, oh, it's Crystal Slayy'z and her husband. They're from Albuquerque. We're not even from Albuquerque, New Mexico. If you really know, we're from Santa Fe, New Mexico. We just live in Rio. We don't even live in Albuquerque. We live in Rio. But what was the point of it? Knowing damn well that we already had we already exchanged a few words towards each other because she was being messy, and I literally had to confront her about it. And then they're like, oh, let me just 2 months later go and tag her. Like, bitch, I don't even fuck with you and you don't fuck with me. So what is it to you to make it a point to say who it is in the fucking video? I'm pretty sure everybody knows it's me and my husband. And if you don't know that it's me and my husband, then it wasn't meant to be for you to know the chisme, right? Simple as that. Oh my God, this pink is so freaking bright. And I only tap it once and I literally grab this. Girl, MySpace was beyond messy. To be honest, whenever MySpace existed, the sperm donor that I was with, I wasn't allowed to have MySpace. I had one. It only got turned on when the motherfucker would take off on me and cheat on me. That was the only time it got turned on. But I remember for the longest time, my homegirl would be like, you just need to go on Facebook. Like, Facebook is better. And I was like, I was so determined, you guys, to not let go of fucking MySpace. You guys remember Moco Space? Yes, I got this one because the one that I normally, that I had been using, I ran out of. And I didn't want to get another one of it because truthfully, it's kind of a waste of my money because I only use the blush. I don't use the cream or the highlighter. The highlighter broke. So I don't think this is meant for me. Like, I like the color. If they sold the whole, like the whole bar with the one color, then I would buy it. But because it has these two, I don't really see the point of it. And it's barely any. So that's why I was like, I'm not going to. And it's a good blush, you guys. If you guys like the highlighter and the cream blush, then this is a really good one. This one is, I can't really see what it says. Cheek Clapper from One Size. And then the other one that I absolutely love and I need to order, I just haven't ordered it because it's easy to just walk in and grab one, is this one. And this one is literally the same as the Barbie pink, which is this bottom color right here, is the same as this one, the Dior one. But the Dior one is tiny and this is 30 bucks for this little, 30 or 40 bucks for this tiny little box. Look. But it's the same as the bottom part, see? Like the color is literally the same as the bottom. Or maybe a little bit off. Almost the same, I guess. It's like in between these two. And that's why I dab on this once and then I dab on this afterwards. So this one is like the perfect pink for me, for like my skin. But I just need to order it. And this is Rosy Glow 001 Pink. I guess, you know, like, I know some of you guys can relate to this where you can say that your whole entire life you were just never liked by girls. Like, truthfully, like, you literally could go inside a fucking building full of a bunch of fucking girls. And out of all those girls, at least one of them is going to claim to not like you. Hold on, you guys, because they on moco. One of them's going to claim that they don't like you or they don't fuck with you and you don't even know them. I mean, that was me. Like, that's why I have always had guy friends. And in middle school, deadass, I only had one best friend. And then I had other friends that I would talk to and hang out with. But I had one best friend for 4 years straight, and then we both ended up getting pregnant at the same age, and then we just went our separate ways. And then after that I met my other best friend that I had for years, and then she did me dusty. But other than that, I've always had guy friends because it was always normal for me. Like, even before I even decided to, and it's fucked up, bro, because in all reality, I promise you, dude, that none of these girls could give you a valid reason on why they don't like me. I would love for you guys to personally go and ask these individuals because it's less than a fucking handful. I promise you that. And it's the same ones of shit getting dragged for years, literally for years. But if you ask them individually, one at a time, what's their valid reason on not liking me, they don't have one. Because I've never actually done anything to any of these girls. Never. Truthfully, never have I ever done anything to them since the beginning. Okay, now let's do my so-called Sharpie brows because they're so thick. Watch out with my big old brows. So I've been using this pen, you guys. And all I do is fill in the little areas because the bottom of my brows, like, do you see like the bottom part, like where the root of my brow is? For whatever reason, I have hair clearly, because if I didn't have hair, then I wouldn't have no brow hair right here at all. It would just be bald, right? But I don't know why it's so light, like the color. It's like my brow is dark at the end, but then the root is super light. Like, I don't know if you can see. Do you see that? Like, It looks like I have no hairs, and it's just super, super, super light, and then the rest is dark. It's so crazy. Super crazy. So what I do is normally I use my Anastasia dip brow and I fill it in with my brow brush. I create like tiny little lines, but I've been using this, you guys, and I really, really like this. And this is, I could get 2 of these for the price of 1 of the dip brow from Anastasia, which is the, I use Ebony on the cream dip brow. I get 2 or 3 of these pens for the price of 1 of these. And this one's nice. I ended up going with the super dark one. I'm going to give my daughter the other one because her brows, my daughter's more like güerita than me. So her brows are lighter than mine. So I'm going to give her mine. But this one's pretty cool. This one is in the darkest shade, which is soft black. And it looks like this. So it does like, depending on how like, how heavy your hand is, if you push really hard on it, you're gonna get big old fucking thick lines. But if you're very light-handed, you get thin little lines. Do you see that? I mean, you could even make them thinner. Hold on. It just depends on how you, hold on how you hold it. See? This thing is really, really nice. So all I do is kind of fill in the bottom. And that's it. Like I barely see. And then with the spoolie of my brow, I kind of fade it out a little bit. But this thing is amazing, you guys. Even if you have no brows at all, because like I said, some girls actually like to shave their brows off completely and then they draw them on. This would probably be really good for you. And they have a bunch of different colors too. So I definitely would get one. And this is Revlon, I think, or L'Oreal. Yeah, it's L'Oreal. Did my prima leave? Yo, so are you still here? Did you leave? Sometimes the comments vanish, you guys. So if you commented something and I didn't reply back to you, I probably didn't see the comment because Facebook filters out a lot of comments. So you might have to go back to your original comment and reply to your comment with like a period or an emoji or something, and then it'll re-pop up. I like guys as friends because they can give me insight into how guys think. Yeah. Oh, that's one thing I did learn a lot though. Men are messy, bro. And then like my homies, they literally treated me like a guy, like I was one of the guys. I promise you. Like I hear the shit they say about girls, the easy girls, the hoes. Just know, men they don't hold back when they're talking their shit about women. I try to be like super light-handed. See, all I want is for it to create that little dark shade. Do you see it? How I just added barely any. Do you see it? And that's it. But apparently my brows are giving super fucking thick Sharpie brows. Like, bitch, you wish. You wish, girl. You wish my brows look like fucking Sharpie brows. Like, imagine, should I shave them halfways? Like, pluck them halfways out? Look, right here. I don't know why right here. I might have plucked one hair that I wasn't supposed to. Because parece que me falta pelo. Like, que estoy pelona right there. I don't know why. I choose, like, you know, when you're plucking your eyebrows and sometimes you pull that one hair that you're not supposed to pull, and now it looks like I'm missing a little strand right there. See that? So I'm just gonna fill it in right there. I think that if these girls truthfully gave me 5 minutes of their day and just had an honest conversation with me, I promise you they would like me. I promise you that. The thing about me, you guys, is like when I become friends with somebody, like I am ride or die, bitch. Like I'm not one of those fucking fake ass people that pretends to be your big old friend when they meet you and then shit pops off and they're like fucking all quiet, like they don't even know you. And like, yeah, I get it. Sometimes you don't want to involve yourself in other people's drama, but you should still have their back, you know? Like, not me, girl. Like, I have your back no matter what. Girls or boys. And you could ask my homies, because I've been in a few bar fights with guys too, because my homies, I don't give a fuck if I have to launch fucking bottles to help them out. But truthfully, I mean, I don't even go to the bar anymore. That's like my younger days, literally. I'm not gonna just stand there and watch my guy friend get, you know, jumped or something. Nah, bitch, I don't care. It's not the first time, you guys. Like, this is the thing about me, you guys. Like, I was in a toxic relationship for 15 years, dude. I fought literally my partners. My first relationship, I fought that motherfucker for 9 years. And you best believe he gave no fucks, pregnant or not. He would literally go at me. You think I'm just gonna stand there and not defend myself after a while? Like, at the beginning, yeah. I was too scared to freaking swing back. But then after that, like, no, bitch. Literally, I'm dead ass. My oldest son's the sperm donor, the one that I was with for 9 years. Man, that guy fucking bit my face, bro. Like, that's the toxic relationship I was. He fucking gave me 2 nice little fucking black eyes, and I had a big old bite mark on my face. After that, I was so done with the fucking putting hands on me every time he got drunk that the first time that I gave him my all and I punched him so hard in his face, I literally split this right here wide open with just one straight fucking punch to the face. After that, he fucking got out of the car and ran out, and guess what? He went and told all his homies and his family and everybody. He said he got freaking jumped by a guy. Couldn't even admit that I'm the one that busted his fucking face. But that's why I'm telling you, like, I think that's why Serenity is the way, like, how she is. No fear and doesn't care, because she has nothing but brothers, you guys. Serenity loves to wrestle with her brothers. She play fights with Junior, like, a lot. So I pray to God that my daughter never goes into a toxic relationship like I did. I truthfully do, because I wouldn't wish that upon anybody to deal with the shit I dealt with, bro. Like, I got launched out of fucking vehicles while we were driving. I fucking got left in the middle of the fucking road and had to walk all the way home pregnant in the snow. Like, I dealt with some shit, bro. Like, so I hope my daughter never goes through it, because you know how they say that the cycles repeat? Like, it just keeps repeating after, like, when you have kids. And I truthfully can say that I believe that, because unfortunately my mom's relationships in the past were similar. Like, my dad was a piece of shit. My memories of my dad is him putting hands on my mom, you know what I mean? Like, and then the second one, my brother's dad, he was a little toxic too. And then the third one is like the most amazing guy ever. Like, my mom's been with him for so many years, and it's her 3rd baby dad, and she's been with him for a long ass time. And it's my youngest brother's father. And look at me, I got 3 baby dads. My last one is the best one, and I don't plan on going anywhere. So I guess the cycle does repeat itself, right? Because I feel like, truthfully, like I lived my mom's life on repeat. I just hope it doesn't happen to my daughter. That's why, like, I try to tell my daughter, like, don't worry about boys, dude. Like, I know that you're 16 and I get it. And there's nothing wrong with talking to boys, but you don't need to be in a relationship, because the minute you get in a relationship, your freaking future gets put on pause, because now everything you want to do, it all revolves around their life and what he's doing. And okay, if I want to go to college, is he gonna go to college? Am I still gonna be with him? Like, I don't want to go because I don't want to leave my relationship. Like, I don't want that for my daughter. I want her to, even the boys, I tell the boys too, you know. But and my oldest son, you guys, he's 19, and I've met one girl only, because I also told them, like, once you guys start dating, this house isn't a fucking hotel. You're not gonna come and bring one every 6 months, bring a new one to the house. No, bro, heck no. You only bring the ones that you're serious with to the house, and I've only met one with my oldest. I feel like I wasted 15 years of my life, and I don't want that for my kids. The only good outcome that I got was my daughter and my son, and learning how to take a fucking hit, bitch, because that's about it. I mean, makes you stronger. So I'm just carving the top of my brow, like shaping it up, but I'm using my my actual foundation for the top, and then for the bottom I'll go lighter. I don't like to use the light one on the bottom, on the top, because then it creates like a big old white box around it, and I don't like it. Yes, but isn't that crazy though? Like, my story is literally like my mom's. My mom was with my dad for years, you guys. She met him when she was really, really young. And my dad, like, I can't really say much about it, but what I remember is just bad shit, truthfully. And then we literally freaking ran away. And when I mean ran away, we ran away. Like, we had to sneak out, catch a fucking flight, and leave. Snuck out like that. Like, I remember my dad used to literally lock us in the fucking house. Like, the house that we used to live in. And I was little, bro. Like, I literally probably was like 3 years old, 2 years old, and I remember this shit. Like, I don't remember every day, but I remember like one specific day where my mom was like stressed the fuck out. They had a fight at night. My dad put hands on my mom, and my mom, I recall my mom having a stake on her eye because she had a big old black eye. My mom smoked cigarettes. My mom is not even a smoking person. My mom don't even drink, bro. She drinks one wine cooler and she's all buzzed off of a wine cooler. Like, she is not like that. So too, I guess that's why I could remember something so serious like that, because she's not like that, you know. But the house that we used to live in, there was bars on all the windows, right? So whenever my dad would leave, I guess, on his missions, because truthfully I don't know what the hell he was doing, he would lock us in the house, because for one, we wouldn't be able to get out through the window because of the bars, and then the actual door had like a big old metal screen door with a deadbolt on it. So we would be stuck in there, dude. Food or no food, it didn't matter. He would be gone forever. Like, it's crazy when you're little, you remember the bad. I mean, if you've been in situations like that when you're really, really little, I guess some people remember all the good shit, but like my situation, I remember just the bad shit, truthfully. Till I got older and my mom wasn't with him anymore and shit. But okay, so the bottom part, I'm gonna use my lighter one, which I yet have to find. I need to find another color that I could use to carve my brows. This is from Frankie Rose. Frankie Rose doesn't exist anymore, so it kind of sucks. My son is the only boy. He has nothing but sisters, really. Titi has 8 brothers, believe it or not. 8 of them. Obviously, they're not all my kids, but 8 of them. So from my side, she has her stepbrother, Matthew, my oldest, Nathaniel, and then we got Michael Jr., and then we have Jaden, and then baby Ezekiel. So 5 from me, and then 3 from the sperm donor. Truthfully, I don't know. There could be more. I don't know. We don't, you know, we have nothing to do with them. We don't talk to them or anything like that, so I don't really know. And that's like me. I have 5 brothers as well. I have 2 brothers that live here from my mom, and then from my dad's side, I have 3 brothers. 2 of them live in Tucson, Arizona. Honestly, I don't know if they're still there, but if they are, they're somewhere in Arizona. And then the 3rd brother, he's in prison. He's been in prison for, I think, more than, I'm gonna say more than 15 years. Because he went to prison when I was, how old was I? He's been there forever, you guys. He gets out in 2032. He went to prison when he was 16, but he was charged as an adult. So yeah, he's in there for 2nd-degree murder, unfortunately. I guess you can say that he gets the crazy side from my dad. But he's almost out. He was really young and dumb. Okay, see how much lighter it is? So if I use the same color on the top, it definitely would create a big old white box, even if you blend it, okay? But if you blend it really good and you're like, oh, we're good, you can't even see it. When you take a picture with a flash, you'll see the white box. Like, have you guys ever took pictures, especially back in the day, whenever they would take pictures with the flash and you were like, your eyeshadow or your face looked all fucking white compared to the rest of your body? That's what's gonna happen if you use a light color like this on the top if your skin isn't that light. I like to use a lighter color on the bottom when I carve my brows, like to highlight my brow bone. So that way when I do eyeshadow, or if I don't do eyeshadow, I don't really need to go, because a lot of girls, when they do eyeshadow, they go and they add a little bit of eyeshadow, like shimmer, on their brow bone to highlight it, so it looks like the arch. You could see the arch to your brow more. But me, I don't like to do that. That's why I guess I do it, but with the concealer instead of eyeshadow. Sometimes, like, depending on the eyeshadow look I'm doing, then I can, but other than that, I do it like this. And then I get this. I've been using this. I'm gonna run out, and I'm so sad because I don't have this anymore. Ah, where did it go? Jessica, you know what's crazy? That I was just having this conversation with my daughter, because she's currently, you know, like, she just turned 16. She just started school, so she's like talking to a boy, right? And I feel like, I don't know, I think, like, so a lot of the stuff that I went through, like my domestic shit with my previous relationships, I never told my mom. ever. Like, ever. Like, there was, like, especially when I was with my second piece of shit relationship, when I was with him, I was with him for 6 years, you guys. In 6 years, my mom never met him. She's seen him, knew about him, but she hated him, didn't like him, wasn't allowed in the house, she didn't fuck with him. She just knew he was a piece of shit, right? So because of that, I never told my mom a lot of the stuff that was happening behind closed doors, especially, like, she just knew, but I wouldn't tell her because, for one, I wasn't even allowed to have friends. I wasn't allowed to go and be around my family or go and visit my mom. I wasn't allowed to even go to the fucking store without him. I was barely allowed to go to fucking work, and I always had to deal with bullshit drama scenes at work. And this is when I worked at the bank, you guys, and it's like I had to be very professional, and to have to be dealing with fucking a toxic piece of shit person sucks. Literally sucks. Like, doing shit on purpose to try to get you fired, like, that shit sucks. But I'm different than my mom. Like, I'm very protective of my children. I mean, freshman year, there was boys that were picking on Serenity. When I tell you we are very protective of our kids, Michael is like that too. He's been in Serenity's life since she was 6-7 months old. So that's his daughter, literally. Like, Titi calls him dad. Like, I mean, 15 years, come on. But these boys were picking on Serenity, and Michael, they were at a football game, and Serenity called me crying because these boys were being mean to her and making fun of her and her friend, and they were all, you know, freaking out, crying. And I told Michael, and Michael was actually coming home from work. He went over there in the dump truck and everything. He don't give a fuck. And obviously Michael's older, and these are a bunch of younger kids that are not 18 yet, but my stepson was 17. So him and my stepson went over there to the school, and, you know, we're going to put the smack down, I guess you can say. Like, we're going to tell them to basically leave her the fuck alone because, dude, like, boys can be very cruel. Like, nowadays I feel like everybody's bad, but luckily, no lie, they had already left, so yeah. But I think that if I find out that my daughter's going through it, especially because I've been in a situation like that where it's kind of hard to just get up and go, because that's like if you've never been in a toxic relationship, then you can't speak on it. You might see it. It might be your sister, it might be your mom, it might be your best friend, your cousin. It don't matter. It might be a coworker, and you're like wondering, like, why the fuck you keep going back to this man? He cheats on you, he fucking hits on you, like, he treats you like shit. Like, why don't you leave? The number one issue is you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone, and you don't want to see that man with another person. So you don't want to leave. And you're afraid to be alone, especially if you've been in a long relationship. Like, dude, 9 years, that was so hard for me. Like, you know what took me to finally leave my relationship after 9 years? Was my son. Literally. My son was only 5 months. 4 or 5 months when I finally fucking left his ass. And this is after, like, a whole horrible experience. Like, it was an eye-opener. Like, if I don't leave, this man's gonna unalive me or my baby. And I had to fucking say, fuck it, if I'm alone, oh wow. And I finally left. That's what it took. I mean, like I said, I've been thrown out of a fucking vehicle. I've been cheated on. I've been smacked around while I was pregnant. I have bite marks on my fucking face. Literally, you could literally still see the bite mark on my face. If you look right here, you see those are two the front teeth. Those are bite marks right here. That's why I don't use highlight anymore, you guys, because when I used to put highlight on my face right here, it would literally highlight the fucking bite mark on my face. And at that, obviously, it shrunk because this happened years ago. But he broke through my fucking skin, bit my face. My whole face was so fucking purple because of the bite mark and then the punches and shit. Yeah. But luckily, dude, when that happened, all his cousins were always in denial about this man putting hands on me. They would always think that I was just lying out of my ass, because he would always do it when nobody was around, and he would always hit me in places where people wouldn't see the bruises. And this time when I fucking went back to the house everybody was partying at his cousin's house, and I rolled up literally, and they seen my face, they couldn't believe it. They literally, his own cousins, bro, they got him out of the car and they beat the fuck out of him. Like, they beat the fuck out of him. I remember one of his cousins was wearing the worker boots, kind of like the Timberland boots, but like for construction workers, you know how they have the steel toe in it? And I remember he was literally kicking him in the fucking face. He had big old fucking lumps. Yeah, dude. And look, this is how dumb I am, bro. Like, when you're going through shit like that, you are like the dumbest human being ever. Like, straight up. I'm telling you, I was so fucking dumb. Besides the fact that all that shit happened, and then he got his ass beat by all his fucking family, and then he was on fucking ankle bracelets, so he had to go home because the monitor was fucking going off and the cops were already gonna go. He had to go home, and they were gonna take him home, but I still chose to fucking take him home. And then that's when he did all this shit, and then I went back and they beat his ass and all that happened. And yeah, like, this is before he had already put hands on me. We left, I took him, everybody told me not to fucking take him. He came out, and yeah, bro, like, but the whole biting my face was fucking on some crazy fucking shit. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, what the hell? I truthfully think that if I found out my daughter was going through something like that, I would literally, like, straight up, I would take her with me to Mexico, to my mom's house, and I would not let her leave till a few months if I fucking had to. I would leave her ass over there. I don't care. Like, you're gonna leave this man whether you like it or not. Because sometimes it takes something really, truthfully, really bad to happen for you to finally want to leave. And that's what happened to me. Like I said, like, I finally left because I got so lucky that my son wasn't, like, that he's still here because of what happened. So that made me leave him, right? Plus court order and all this shit too was like the extra push, like, you cannot go around him. But I feel like there's other outcomes where some women don't make it alive out of situations like that, because sadly they stick around and then they end up unaliving them. And it could be the other way around too, because bitches can be crazy too, not just guys. But I think I would do that because I know that my daughter wouldn't leave. Like, so I just pray that she doesn't go through it, because, like, that's why I share with her, like, all the shit I've been through. Like, even with her, like, with the sperm donor for my daughter, like, I tell her all the shit I went through with that guy too, dude. Like, that guy, yeah, he sure is a piece of shit. So I share with my daughter and my kids a lot of my past experiences, so that way they learn from it and they don't go through it either, to basically break the cycle. Because, like I said, it kind of seems like I repeated my mom's cycle. Like, my mom's two first baby daddies, yeah, that's my situation. And then her third one was the man that she's still currently with, that treats her good, and he's a really good person. Like, he's good for my mom, and they're still together, and that's her third baby dad, and that's my youngest brother's father. And that's my situation. I'm with my third. We've been together for 15 years. Like, I truthfully don't think, you know, knock on wood, shit can happen, but hopefully we stay together forever. And if we don't, honestly, I think I want to be single. Like, I don't think I would want to go out there and start looking for another relationship. I'd rather be alone, straight up. I don't think I would want to go in. Like, I can't even see myself being like, oh, let's go to the club. And you know what I mean? Like, I would feel too old. I mean, I know I'm not old, but I would feel very weird. Like, and what am I, like, bitch, if I got, you know what? if I were to be single, this is what I tell my brothers, my younger brothers, because they don't have a wife or a girlfriend. They don't have no kids, you guys, my two older brothers, younger brothers. And I tell them, you guys stop going looking for girls at the bars, bro. Fuck that. You guys need to go, like, go to the fucking courthouse, go to the hospital, go have lunch at the cafeteria, find yourself a fucking doctor, find yourself an attorney. Like, you go to the bar, I mean, hello. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and you find somebody amazing, you know, like I met Michael at the bar. But I feel like, fuck it, go to the courthouse or go to the hospital, to the cafeteria, find you a wifey there. I just turned 40. I just turned 40. I know, huh? I probably... You're like, bitch, you look 50. No, I'm sorry. I look 50. Do I? Oh my god, I have like a million trillion notifications because my phone was dead for the longest. Like, Blueface is a fucking dog, bro. I feel so bad for the Nevaeh girl, but she too, like, bro. He's so mean to her and she stays around. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off so I could finish doing my little makeup look that I wanted to do. I'm gonna be 40 this year, and yeah, I give up on finding a partner. I have 3 baby daddies as well, and they all have been bad in their own ways. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm sorry. I think it would be like, okay, so this is... I don't know how to say it. I feel like sometimes, like, when you become single, well, I don't know, like, so when I split up from my oldest son's, the sperm donor number 1, I didn't go anywhere for a month straight. Like, my mom was even pushing for me to go out with my friends because I just didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted to be home with my baby, and that was it. I was so depressed because obviously, dude, I just left a 9-year relationship. 9-year relationship. I met the fucking guy when I was 12, 13 years old, bro. Like, I was with him for a long fucking time. I basically grew up with him, believe it or not. Like, he was way older than me too. But I met Serenity, sperm donor number 2. Literally, the first time I went out, I met him. And then I ended up dating him right away. And I got pregnant instantly, you guys. Like, on birth control, and I got fucking pregnant. So I ended up losing that baby, and I thought, like, you know, it was meant to be for me not to have a baby because I was still in love with my first sperm donor. Like, it had only been a month that I left this guy, and then it's just a whole fucking mess. But then afterwards, I was like, I'm not going back to that situation, so I started dating this guy. So I really was only single for a month, and I met this guy, and I dated him for 6 years. And then finally, you know, that guy also cheated on me. He literally left me when I got pregnant with my daughter. He left me my entire pregnancy, denied my daughter. Then we got back together, and then a few months later, finally left him too. And then instantly, dude, look how crazy this is. We broke up, and I was like done. I didn't want to be with anybody no more. And my daughter was only 7 months, 5. No, I think she might have been like 4 or 5 months because when I met Michael, she was 7 months already. But anyways, I ended up, no, yeah, 7 months, for sure, 7 months. I ended up going to jail because they pound DWI'd my ass, and I got pulled over, and I had alcohol in my car, and I had drank a beer, 1 beer, you guys, but because I was so afraid, I thought that if I blew in the machine that it would make it 10 times worse. So I denied to blow in the fucking breathalyzer, and I didn't know. But when you don't blow in the breathalyzer, automatically, whether you would have passed or not, it's an aggravated DWI. It's like the worst you could fucking do. But I didn't know that, and the cops won't tell you. So I ended up getting an aggravated DWI because of these motherfuckers pound DWI me. And even the cop told me afterwards, after the fact, that since I had only drank 1 beer, that I would have, and it was already hours before I was driving, I just got in trouble for having the an empty container and then a 6-pack in the car. He said I would have passed and they would have just let me go home, and I would have got a citation because of the alcohol, and that was it. But because I refused to blow, it became an aggravated DWI, and I went to jail. The next day, my mom bonded me out, and I was just so over it. I just wanted to take a shower, and that was it. My best friend at the time, her cousin, was all in love with me, wanted me to go to the club with them to celebrate his birthday. And I was like, oh, I don't want to go. But I ended up going, and I met Michael that night. From there on, I talked to Michael every single day since the day I met him, literally. He gave me his number that night. The next day we talked, and then I met him at the bar that night. The next day. I mean, I talked to him every fucking day after that till he went to jail when he got in trouble. So I met him in May, and then in August, we got raided, and he went to jail. He stayed in jail for a while till he went to court. He got an attorney. His dad got him an attorney. He got out of jail, and then he was on pre-trial for a year, and that's when I got pregnant. I had the baby, and then 3 weeks after after Junior was born, literally 3 weeks after, Michael had to turn himself in, and he did 5 years in prison. 5 years. Let me see if I can find. This is literally the picture, you guys, that we took. Literally took this picture the day before he turned himself in, because I wanted to have at least some pictures before. He was going to be gone for 5 years, you guys. Like, we knew this. So I paid to get professional pictures done, and this is the day before he went to prison. I had just had a baby 3 weeks ago. Well, 3 weeks before. 3 weeks of this. Do we look young? I'm just fatter now. I'm just fatter now. But you can't tell me my mans isn't handsome, bitch. Because if you say my mans is not handsome, you is lying, girl. The only thing is you can't really see his blue eyes. Like, it's kind of hard to see it. This is just this is an actual copy of the picture. I have my other ones, and he is like, I don't think I have him in here, to be honest, or I would show you guys. But the baby, Jaden Jr., was so little. He was like a tiny little head like this. He was so little. He was my smallest baby. Yeah, that was literally Junior's 13, so it was 13 years ago. 13 years ago. 13. Because when he came home, Junior was already 5. So that's why I say Junior's my prison baby. Junior literally started going to prison visits since he was a month old. He learned how to walk, crawl, talk, potty train, sit up, you name it, all in prison. Sadly, all in prison, and it sucks, but that's the reality. And a lot of people used to judge me a lot because I would post that we were going to my prison visit, right? And a lot of people would judge, but it's like, dude, I wanted my baby to know who his father was. I wasn't not going to go and visit. I used to visit Michael every other weekend. I would drive 10 hours back and forth, a total of 10 hours. So that way, every other weekend. But then he got transferred to North Carolina because he got sick. And he had to get chemo treatment. So he had to go to the federal medical prison in North Carolina. So then at that point, I wasn't able to go every other weekend because I had to catch a flight. So my prison visits would cost me around $1,000 just for the weekend, or a little bit over $1,000. And at the time I was a single mother. I had my own place, but I was a single mom with a car payment and 3 kids and no help. No child support, no nothing. I had to do it all on my own, and I was basically hustling to fucking pay my bills and to make extra money just to go and visit Michael one time every 3 months. That's the only way I was able to see him, was to save the money to go and visit him one time every 3 months, till finally, you know, God works in mysterious ways, you guys, and he got better and he was able to go back to El Paso, to the prison in El Paso. So then I went back to visiting every other weekend again. It was too hard to go every weekend, and I couldn't afford it either, bro. Like, to get a hotel room every other weekend, and then gas, and we had 8-hour visits. I had to take a bunch of money for snacks, and then every time I went, I had to take closed cans of milk. They couldn't be opened. It was like a lot. One day I'll have to do, like, some of you guys that are new, some of you guys already know my story because you've been here for so long. And at the beginning, when I first started going live, I had a lot of people trying to lie on why Michael went to prison. It's literally, I even made a video on why Michael went to prison on my YouTube channel, because I had people trying to lie, saying that Michael went to prison for other shit that wasn't even true. But a lot of you guys are new and you guys don't even know, like, the story. So maybe one day I'll do a little story time for you guys. But if not, you guys gotta go watch it on my YouTube channel. Look at my eyes, so red. Do you see that? See? It's like irritated. Do my brows look like Sharpie brows? They're like all white from the powder. From the powder. All right, I think my allergies are acting up today. Because even my eyes, that's why my eyes are probably all red. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Either way, I can't even see your comments, even if you were commenting. Yes, girl. A long time ago already. He's been home for a while already. He's been home for what? Let's see, 13. He's been home for 8 years. For 8 years. 8 years. Doesn't even seem like 8 years ago he was in prison. Okay. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys mañana. I'll see you guys later so I can do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some eye drops because my eyes are really red. What the hell? Like really red. Am I might be my contacts too. I want to get a different brand because these ones hurt my eyes. Good night, Jess. But I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good night. Remember to mind your business. Remember to stop being a pinche entremetida. Don't involve yourself in shit that has nothing to do with you, and you'll have a good life. I think you probably would have a better life if you just minded your business and don't involve yourself in shit that has nothing to do with you. Like, I know you feel left out, but girl, like, who are you again? Who is you? Who are you? Bye. And let me, like, do my... Somebody said, you don't do your bye like how you used to, because some of the girls used to make fun of me. How I would end my long bye. I'm going to do it again, since some of you guys miss my long bye. Hi, Nina. Bye, Nina. Hi, girl. Sorry, I'm leaving. Good night, Michelle. Sweet dreams. I will see you guys mañana, okay? Bye. Bye. Good night, Patsy. Bye.